It is time for the Coming Out Tarot Intention of the Day. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you haven't been here before, welcome. And if you're watching this on the replay, thanks. My name's Seth. I run ComingOutTarot.com. Hey Camille, you can always find out more about me over there. The Tarot Intention of the Day is a way for you to approach your day with mindfulness, thoughtfulness, and awareness so that you're going through your day with some actionable advice that you can use to move the outcome of the events that occur during the course of your day in the direction that you'd like them to go. Hey Geneva, so that's the point of the intention of the day. If you're not quite sure what to do with that, what I recommend is that you check it out at the end of the day. You can either check it out here, Twitter, it'll be up on YouTube, Facebook about 5 o'clock as a reminder. Happy Friday, and I'll have the image up on Instagram, all at the same handle, Coming Out Tarot. Hey Mega. So what I would recommend is checking it out at the end of the day. Think about those events that occurred during the course of your day and how, if you had applied that intention, you could have moved that outcome in the direction you'd like it to go. So that's the point of the intention of the day, in a way that you can start to work with it until you start to get into the habit and practice of keeping it top of mind, so you're more mindful about how you're approaching those events. From my trusty handle deck, the card that I've drawn for today is the Son of Pentacles. This is Chief Seattle. Couple things. He's always important, and at least usually. Sometimes the whale is important, which is a whole nother conversation about Northwest Pacific First Nation people and how their spirituality is a part of all of the people of the earth, not just the two-legged people. But what's important to me is this kind of white space underneath him that looks like it's part of his body. It actually looks like his hand coming up and putting his finger over his mouth, which is unusual for him. He's an advocate. He's outspoken. He's about sharing plight and effort and humanizing those around him and speaking out for them and being a voice for those who are voiceless. But in this instance, he's holding himself back and keeping himself quiet. So sometimes it's better to sit and listen before you speak. And coming from an advocate that it's time to be quiet and listen, it's probably time to be quiet and listen. So that's your intention for the day. I hope it's helpful. If it is, please share it with other people so they can benefit from the intention of the day. Share it far and wide. And then drop me a line at any of those channels I mentioned at Coming Out Tarot. Throw a DM at me and let me know how it goes. I'd love to hear about how you're putting it into practice. If it was challenging, easy, hard, whatever, let me know. Everybody, I do plan on being on later tonight like I normally am. However, I've got a technician coming over for our security system. There's a weird bug in it. It's working, but there's a weird bug in it and I have to come look at it. So I may not be on when I normally am, which is 6 o'clock Central. So look for me tonight. I just may not be on. So make sure you're following me if you're not, and have those notifications on so you know when I show up. It's for my normal scheduled time. I'm leaving. This is the Tarot Intention of the Day, Camille. If you've been with me before, I do readings in the evening, and I do the Tarot Intention of the Day on weekdays. So follow me so you can keep track of me, and you'll know when I'm on later this evening. Thanks. Bye. Have a good Friday.